Welcome guys to John's Football Channel. This is your preview to Chelsea versus PSG in the Champions League. Last round basically might be our last round. We're going into this fixture 2-5 on aggregate. Let's see what we can do. Let's get into it. So we're currently playing at 10 o'clock. I don't know why it's such a late kickoff for us. But anyway, let's go. Surprisingly, PSG's last game was against us. They haven't played any mid fixture or weekend fixture. So that's a good thing, I suppose. Yes, we've been rusty. Yes, we've been off form, especially with Newcastle. We didn't do as well as we anticipated. But I think we're still going to have a bit of a better edge and a bit of sharpness to our game than PSG will have, considering they haven't played any games since they beat us. So let's get into the lineup. I think they'll go fairly simple again. I think they might go with the goalkeeper, Hakimi, Marquinhos, Paco, Mendes in the defense. Emery, Vitinha, and Neves in the midfield, Vasquelia, Dembele, and Bacola as the front three. And then let's get into ours. Sanchez in goal. I'm not too sure what's happening with whether it would be Reece James or Gusto. So I don't know if Reece James has picked up an injury, but then maybe it will be Champong playing as right back. Fofana and Chalobah as centre backs, Cucurella as the left back, and I think I do want to see Caicedo and then Santos next to him. I think Santos has done well when he's been played with us. I think there's a reason why we probably had some good wins, basically, because he was able to do his job and do all the dirty work with Caicedo. And then we'll have Palmer on the wing, Enzo just ahead of Caicedo and Santos, Neto on the other wing, and then João Pedro up front. We don't have a bad team at all. I think these players, we have seen what they can do. We've seen what they're capable of. We know what they're capable of when they're on form. I suppose we also know what they're capable of when it's going our way. But yes, if we play the football that we know we can play, we can get a result here. Maybe I don't know about a win, but I know we can actually win the game. Maybe not the whole leg itself, but I think we can get it. And but the only thing we can do is be, as a team, they need to be mentally ready to put that scoreline out of the window, and they just say no, we're just gonna here and come in and take 3 points. Obviously we can't just settle for 3 points, basically just for the game now. Obviously they need to find a way to say, okay, what must they have their first goal in the locker, and then probably aim for the second, and then probably the third, to bring the competition back into an opportunity where we can actually be questioned whether we could win and go through or get knocked out. So guys, let me know down below, do you guys think we have a chance? Is it completely written off? I think it also depends on how we play. We need to be very careful. We know that they're going to sit back and try to catch us in the counter like they did in the first game. We definitely need to be ready to run back to our box, but we also need to be ready to know, okay, we need to throw the kitchen sink at this point. I mean, we're 3-0 down. The only thing we can do is just lose. We know we're not going out. We know we're not going to be winning. So the only thing we can do, and the only thing we have to do, is try to score. But also we need to know, we not to be naive and just throw everyone forward and then concede the 6th goal. So it's very interesting to see how Lee Morosini is going to set us up, how Luis Enrique will also set his team up in order to prepare against us. But yeah, it's gonna be a very interesting game. Like also with Man City and Real Madrid, it's gonna be very tricky as to how we turn over this result. But yeah, we can only do is try. Chelsea haven't kept a clean sheet in the last 6 matches. Hopefully we can change that tonight. Chelsea have failed to win in their last 3 home matches since 2023. PSG and Chelsea have not finished 0-0 in the last 10 competitions. Hopefully that does not happen. That would be the worst result that we could ever have. At least if we win, at least we could say we tried. But for us to not do anything, it's even worse. And I think also a question of, well, do you guys think Jorgensen should start? Do you think that I can not trust? I do see him better than Sanchez in terms of not being nervous on the ball. Yes, he made a mistake. How many chances has Sanchez not made a mistake? He's favor making mistakes, and we're just being lenient. It's not fair for us to play Sanchez maybe 20 games in the season, and then because Sanchez decides to make a mistake, or we decide to rotate, then we play Jorgensen for 1 or 2 games, and boom, now he makes a mistake, and now we bench him again. No, it doesn't work like that. We need to also give him a run of games. We gave Sanchez a run of games to get back into a good form, and I think we need to give the chance to Jorgensen as well to show what he's capable of. And then PSG have scored 5 goals against Chelsea in the last first leg, just 6 days ago. Hopefully we have launched quite a lot in the last 6 games to change this result. Then obviously we have Enzo and Vasquilla comparing each other. So current goals, Enzo has 3, Vasquilla has 6. Expected goals is 3,3. Expected goals for PSG is Vasquilla is 2.0. Assists is 2 for Enzo, and then 4 for Vasquilla. Vasquilla has played 1 more game than Enzo. So yeah, going into this game, he looks like he's a better man to have in the Champions League. But I wouldn't put my money against Enzo. I know what he's capable of. I know that he's a decent player. He knows how to play the ball. I think he can just, if he can just dink those balls, like I said in the post review against PSG, or even against Newcastle, we just need to find a way to extend the gap between the midfield and the defense for Palmer and all these players to be able to roam between the defense and the midfield. Then we'll be able to have some good chances against PSG. So yeah, guys, this is my preview to Chelsea versus PSG in the Champions League. Let me know down below what you guys think. How do you guys see this game going? For me, I want to be hopeful. I want to say us the first to nick it. I'm not too sure if, I'm sure there is. I think it's going to be it's the same game as Real Madrid, as Bayern Munich. That were a long time. I think we were also losing 3 or 4-0, and then we were only hoping for us to see if we can get the chance. But unfortunately, we managed to score the first goal, and then we never score any other goal after that. Hopefully for this game, it's a bit different. Hopefully we're able to be very defensive and be very solid in the defense, while also being proven very solid in up front and actually taking our chances. The only thing I can say for this game is we definitely need to shoot, and only thing we need to do have in our minds is shoot. Let's get a chance. As soon as you're in the first D of the box, shoot, bruv. Anything can happen. I don't really rate the goalkeeper that much or that highly. It's not like Edison, Allison, those levels. Buffon. I think we definitely got a chance. And I think, yeah, we can only just try. There's nothing else we can do. And give the support as the fans are going to see the game. We can only encourage our team to actually do well, and be at the back no matter what happens. So yeah, guys, this is my preview. Let me know down below what you guys think in the comments below. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.